difficulties. But we live. We here now. We are definitely here. So I'll let y'all come through. Make sure you hit that like button when y'all come through. Make sure you're hitting that like button when y'all come through. Sorry I'm late. So like I said, make sure y'all hitting that like button when y'all come through here. Let me know what's up. Let me know what's good with you. Let me know what the deal is. What's good? What's good, Premier? What's good with you? What's up, Smokey? Man, make sure you hitting that like button when y'all come through. Make sure you hit that like button. What it is, what it airs? What's good with you? So make sure y'all hitting that like button. We're gonna talk about what's going on. We're gonna do the weekly preview. Talk some college football, talk some NFL football. You know we tanking again, right? I wouldn't be surprised if we tank it, but I don't think we tanking. I mean, I think I don't think they win. I don't think they. It's not the same as last year. I put it to you like that. Let's talk about how people really blowing Matt around throwing yards versus Texas out of proportion. I mean, the game went to overtime all the way to the end of overtime because the game ended in the tie. They were down, 20-3 at one point. So of course, I mean, that's how people be putting up a whole bunch of pass yards being down. Like they throw the football when they down because that's the only way to get back involved in the game. But hey, it is what it is. Like, let them talk. Let them talk. Let them talk. We all know. We know what it is. We know what we seen. We know exactly what we seen out of the defense. We know exactly what we seen out of the offense as well. We know exactly what it is. So we not doing no tripping. We ain't doing no tripping. Like I said, make sure you're hitting that like button when y'all come through too. Make sure you're hitting that like button. Don't do your boy like that. Don't do your boy like that. Make sure okay, y'all starting to come through here. Y'all starting to come through. Like I said, make sure you hit the like button when you come through. You know what I'm saying? Um, we getting Bryce Young next year. I wouldn't be mad at that. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was mad that we tied, but I did get half of Houston media to eat their crow because they all said we were getting. so, so they kind of somewhat had to eat crow, like cause we still ain't win, but we ain't lose either. So yeah, homo boy Chris make an appearance because Chris was talking cash money a couple weeks ago. He was talking cash money, so hopefully he get to come through here. I hope we can cut some of that soft coverage and going against Jerry Judy and Sutton. Yeah, we definitely need to cut some. Yeah, we definitely can't come out there and play no zone against them. I do. I don't believe in Mills, to be honest. Hey, I feel you. What's good? What's good, Jay Boogie? What's good with it? What's good with it? So let's talk. I said let's talk about it. We're gonna talk about exactly. We're gonna talk about exactly. Like I said, we're gonna break down the college football. We're gonna break it down real quick. Let me see if I can find it. Hold up. Pull up the schedules. Pull up the schedules real quick. Hold on. Give me a minute. Give me a minute now. Give me a minute. I'm working with some. Working with some. All right. So, okay, we doing the rank games. Okay, so Oklahoma ranked number 6, going up against Nebraska, former Big 12, former Big 12 rivals. Now they no, obviously Nebraska's in the Big 10 now. Or yeah, Big 10. Yeah, Nebraska is in the Big 10. So Oklahoma's ranked number 6. They 2-0. Nebraska 1-2. The game is in Nebraska. It's gonna be on Fox. 11 o'clock. I think Oklahoma gonna win. Uh, Number 4 Michigan going up against Connecticut, who was 1-2. I think Michigan gonna win. Kentucky going up against Youngtown State. I think Kentucky's gonna win. So I mean, are you really gonna learn a lot out from Levis in that game? I doubt it, but they gonna win. Georgia. Number one team versus South Carolina. You know, they do have Spencer Rattler, so it might be a game to watch. Might not be an interesting game because Georgia has a dominant defense and they're the number one team in the country. But it what it would do, it would definitely it definitely take, in my opinion, possibly could take Spencer Rattler completely out of the running when it comes to being drafted, pick, because what happened with him in Oklahoma, and now you're talking about him possibly, like, I mean, what he's not doing in South Carolina. Baylor ranked number 17. They going up against Texas State. Oh, I forgot to pick. No, yeah, obviously I got Kentucky win. Obviously got Georgia win. Got Baylor beating Texas State. You got Ole Miss versus Georgia. Number 20 Ole Miss versus Georgia. I got number 20 Ole Miss. BYU, number 12 BYU versus number 25 Oregon. I have I'm gonna go with BYU. I'm gonna go with BYU. I'm gonna go BYU ranked number 12. They just beat Baylor. I'm gonna go with BYU taking out Oregon. Number 22 Penn State versus undefeated Auburn. That might be a decent matchup. I really don't know exactly how Auburn team look. Uh, but I'm gonna roll with Auburn just because I really don't know exactly what Auburn team is like, but I'm gonna just roll with Auburn. Just feel like rolling with Auburn. Number two Alabama versus Louisiana Monroe. Number two Alabama gonna win. Number 19 Wake Forest versus Liberty, and they don't have Malik Willis anymore, so I'm definitely gonna go with Wake Forest. Number 8 Oklahoma State versus Alpine Buff, Oklahoma State. Uh, Number 3, Ohio State versus undefeated Toledo. I mean, you're not going to learn that much out of CJ Stroud, but I definitely have Ohio State winning. Tennessee versus Akron. I got Tennessee ranked number 15. Uh, have number 10 Arkansas versus Missouri State. We got number 10 Arkansas. Number 23 Pittsburgh versus Western Michigan. I'm gonna go with 23 Pittsburgh. Uh, Michigan State versus Washington. Michigan State ranked number 11. Washington Huskies not ranked at all, but they undefeated. I'm gonna go with Washington. Number 5 Clemson versus Louisiana Tech. I'm gonna go with Clemson. Number 21 Texas versus UTSA. I'm gonna go with Texas. I actually need Texas to win and more than that in a minute. Uh, Number 13 Miami versus number 24 Texas A&M. A&M who lost to A&M who at home in Kyle Field lost to Appalachian State. Appalachian State. Appalachian State. I'm gonna go with Texas A&M beating up Miami. Number 24 Utah versus San Diego State. I'm gonna go with 14 Utah. Number 14. I'm gonna go with 14 Utah. Number 7 USC versus Fresno State. I'm gonna go with USC. And then the game I'm most interested in watching is Texas Tech going to North Carolina State, the number 16 ranked North Carolina State, going to them, and I'm gonna have Texas Tech beating North Carolina State. I know y'all about to be crushing me in the comments. It's cool. I'm not tripping. I'm really not. I'm not tripping. I'm not tripping. I told y'all I was gonna beat U of A last week, and y'all didn't believe me. I also said that Texas was gonna beat Alabama, and they should. Texas should beat Alabama. Texas should beat Alabama, but it don't matter because even though they lost, they still got our ranking, and it's good because Texas Tech plays Texas next Saturday in Lubbock. So I need Texas Tech to be undefeated, so they can be ranked. That'd be 2 ranked opponents back-to-back wins. You beat number 25 Houston last week. Beat number 8. You could be number 18 North Carolina State this week, and then next week going up against probably with I'll say probably number 17 ranked UT team. So hey, That's what I want. That's the type of smoke that I want. That's what bring the smoke. Bring it here. That's what I want to see. That's exactly what I want to see. Uh, but to be honest, there's really not that many good college games this weekend. I mean, outside of only two games that you had two ranked opponents playing against each other, and that's um um number 12 BYU versus 25 Oregon, and then number 13 Miami versus Texas A&M. That might be probably the best game on the schedule this week. Actually, Miami versus Texas A&M. I mean, I think Michigan State and Washington could be a little decent game. I think it could potentially be a decent game. Maybe Auburn, Penn State could be, but a lot of ranked teams they playing like cupcakes. They really not playing nobody. I mean, I guess normally Oregon, not Oregon, but Oklahoma versus Nebraska would have normally been something, but I don't really see Nebraska doing anything this year. So uh, it's really not it's really not nothing really to watch. To be honest with you, like I said, for me, and the only reason why, it's 16, North Carolina State, not 18. The only reason why that game is relevant to me is because I'm a Texas Tech fan. It's really not relevant. So it's only relevant to me because I'm a Tech fan. So hey, it is what it is. And make sure hitting that like button when y'all come through. Make sure hitting that like button when y'all come through. But yeah, that's really what it is though. That's the only uh that's the only thing for me. Now, let's see. Now that we done broke down the colleges. Now we done broke down the colleges. Like I said, I know I've already did the impact. Now did y'all watch that game last night? Did y'all watch that game last night? The Chiefs versus the Chargers. One was a good game. Uh, Two, if you couldn't watch it because you don't have Amazon Prime, I don't know why you don't have Amazon Prime when I'm giving away 30 days free of Amazon Prime in the link in the description. So if you don't have Amazon Prime, you tripping. You should have Amazon Prime because the link is in the description to get Amazon Prime, and it's a free 30-day trial. So there's no real reason why you don't have Amazon Prime. You should have Amazon Prime. You have no excuse why you don't have Amazon Prime. You should be having your Amazon Prime. Amazon Prime should be up. You should have Amazon Prime. You definitely should have Amazon Prime. There's no reason why you shouldn't have Amazon Prime. None whatsoever. So you definitely should have Amazon Prime. Um, yeah, you definitely should have it. Um, you definitely should have it. So, but anyway, that game. What y'all think about that? Like seriously, what is your real take on the game? Like the Chiefs won, was it 27-24, if I'm not mistaken. I think that was the final score, 27-24. What was y'all take on the game? Let me know. Comment. Let me know. I don't know why the comments ain't on here no more. They didn't disappeared. What's going down? The comments then left me. I don't know. I guess I gotta. Now let me do it this way now. Hold on, wait a minute now. Let me let me let me let me hold up. Okay, yeah, okay, yeah, here we go. I gotta do it this way because it ain't working. It ain't working the normal way. But anyway, that WWE Slam was the best highlight. Man, you talking about how he's dog? Did you see that? That was crazy. That was crazy. That thing was spectacular. Charlie D was on. It wasn't nothing spectacular, Charlie D. Nah, this is the reason why I bring it up because of the quarterbacks. Uh, Watching, like I said, the season opener with Buffalo, and then watching last night's game. Both Thursday night games so far have made me feel some type of way when it comes to this team in the defensive position. Not defensive, but I mean with the quarterback position. It really has. It kind of got me feeling some type of way. Um, the reason why, because man, seeing some of the things that these guys can do, and I'm like, why we can't never have nobody like that? I mean, like why, like that play that Mahomes made, that first touchdown when he split, like when he sidearm pass and then split right through the two defenders for a touchdown. Like you can't teach that type of stuff, bro. You cannot teach that at all. Like that's not nothing to sleep on. Like the capability of doing that, and then what you call it, converting back to back fourth down conversions to get his team in position to score a touchdown, and then I mean you just couldn't get the offside kick. I mean I do know he had the pick six, and there's more so a lack of communication and breakdown with the receiver would cause the pick six. Um, so I mean it's still it's unfortunate for him, but man, like those type of plays, those are the your seat for. You know what I'm saying? And you want your quarterbacks to be able to play like that. Like you want your quarterbacks to be able to do things like that. And when you don't have a quarterback that can do something like that, it's frustrating to say the least. It's frustrating to say the least. Like it really is. It's frustrating to say the least when you don't have a quarterback that can do those type of things. And it kind of make, like I said, I keep on saying, I keep on reading. I'm waiting to the bye week. I'm gonna wait to the bye week. I am, but I cannot sit up and act like seeing other quarterbacks play football make me feel a certain type of way. I'd be like, damn. I'd be like, damn. That's what we doing. That's how we playing. Like that's really what we doing. That's really what we doing, man. Like that's that's crazy. Like that type of stuff is crazy. Like it really is. Like I said, the way Mahomes is able to the way right, I think right now Mahomes got like 7 touchdowns, no interceptions, and like the passes that he can make, like just like he's out here threading the needle. Like he's making passes that only a select few can, like Josh Allen. Like Aaron Rodgers, obviously, I think nobody's on the football better than Aaron Rodgers. I mean, even though Mahomes my favorite quarterback, uh, I mean, I know Aaron Rodgers has better arm talent. He's more accurate with the football. Aaron Rodgers is that guy when it comes to throwing the football. It's just that just never able to have anything. Um, who knows? Mahomes could end up. Well, I guess he already has kind of a leg up on Aaron Rodgers because he's already like Mahomes has already been to two. Mahomes has been to two, and Rodgers only been to one. And I don't know. I don't know if Aaron Rodgers is ever gonna go back to another one. I don't see Rodgers going back to another one. Um, like I said, Mahomes has at least been to two, but he won one. So like he's really on like Favre level, like been to two Super Bowls and split them. Like that's exactly what Favre did. Went to two Super Bowls and split them. So it's kind of similar. Kind of similar in that aspect. But let's talk about this game though. Let's talk about this game versus the Broncos because what's really the game plan? Like, what do we need to do to for the victory? Like, what do we need? Well, what are the keys to the victory? What do we need to do to win? I mean, I don't know if y'all guys checked it out, but I did just drop a video talking about the secondary, how I feel like the corners and the defensive backs are getting confidence, playing with confidence, and I think they definitely was a bright spot of the defense, like this past week, and what Lovey needs to do, and I said this in the video, to not play so much zone, especially against somebody like Russell Wilson. I mean, you got Cortland Sutton, Jerry Judy, KJ Holloman, I forgot what the other tight end they have. I know they no longer have Noah Fant because Noah Fant's in Seattle, but they definitely don't need to th- th- They definitely need to what they definitely need to do is not play so much zone because you can't play too much zone against them. You really can't. You can't play too much zone because with a quarterback like Russell Wilson who could spot the holes in the zone because he's played NFL football for too long, that he will know the holes in the zone and then he actually has some playmakers. He could actually exploit them when it comes to the zone. So you don't want to do that. That's something that you don't want to do. You don't want to allow him to play zone. You don't want to do that. You need to get a rush on him. But offensively, we got to do something offensively. One, we have to give the football to Damian Pierce. Stop pussyfooting around and out here getting the ball to Rex Burkhead. Can't do that. Don't do that. Stop doing that. Stop doing it. Now, if you got spell Damian Pierce here and there and give Rex some carries, I'm all for that. That's cool. That's cool. But giving him the complete workload, like nah. Like when let's see what he end up with. How many attempts did he end up having? Let me go back to week one. I know he had some cause he had 14 rushing attempts and was targeted 8 times. He touched the football 19 times. 'Cause he had 14 rushing attempts. He had 5 receptions, but he was targeted 3 more times. So you were trying to put the football in his you were trying to put the football in his hands quite a bit. But you know what? David Pierce actually had more carries than I thought. David Pierce had 11 carries, so he only had 3 less carries than Rex Burkhead. I didn't realize that. He only had 3 less. I guess it's just the fact that he was in the football game. Wait, I mean, he was definitely in the football game way more. Now he only had one target, 1 catch for 6 yards. So he touched the ball 12 times. Rex touched the ball for 19 times, and also was targeted 3 more times. And I guess, like I said, him just being out on the field more him being on the field more is more so I guess the problem than the actual carries because like he really didn't get that many much carries, but he shouldn't have got more carries than them in general. Like ain't nobody telling you to give Rex Burkhead more carries. Now we also need to see more of AJ. We need to see more of OJ Howard. We need to see we definitely see more OJ Howard in the game as well. That's I mean he came out there he made 2 plays, 2 touchdowns. We need to see more of him. I definitely want to see more of him. We also want to see Johnson, the guy that you got from Tampa Bay. Last week he wasn't active. You had Chris Conley ass out there being active. Chris Conley doesn't need to be nowhere in the stadium. He does not need to be nowhere near my high. Leave Chris Conley in Houston, please. Leave him and Eric Murray in Houston. You know, Eric Murray ain't really bothering me right now because it look like he's not even getting the shot when it comes to the secondary, so I'm not even tripping about Eric Murray. So my thing is Chris Conley. Leave Chris Conley in Houston. Leave Chris Conley. Don't have Chris Conley out there. You can have Chris Moore, obviously Nico, obviously Brandon Cooks, Philip Dorsett. That's cool. Bring Johnson out there, but leave if you're gonna leave anybody. If somebody on the team needs to be left to Houston, it needs to be Chris Conley. Leave Chris Conley. Leave number 18 in Houston for the weekend. He don't need to be in Denver. He don't need to go to Colorado. He don't need none of that. He don't need none of that at all. Don't not. He don't need none of that at all. Leave him out there in Houston. Leave him in Houston. Please leave him in Houston. He don't need to be nowhere near the stadium, nowhere near the airplanes. He don't need to be near no airports. He don't need to be He don't need to be nowhere near there. Nowhere. He don't need to be no dispensaries in Colorado. He don't need to be nowhere near the state. Leave him in Houston. Leave him. Leave him here. Leave him here. He don't they leave him here. Forget his helmet, something. I don't know. Leave some I don't know. Leave him here. He don't need to play. He don't need to play at all. And also get Nico some targets. There's no reason why Rex Burkhead should have more targets than Nico. Come on now. Come on, Pep. Pep, I'm watching you closely this game. I'm watching what you calling closely this game. I need this. I'm watching what you. I'm watching what you calling closely this game. I'm definitely watching. Come on, man. I need you to call a way better game, bro. I need you to call a way better game, bro. I really do. I really, really do, bro. I need you to call a way better game because, like I say, I put more so like I put the onus on Lovey on that last play or decision rather. I put a lot of Sunday's game tie on you, bro. I really do. I really do. I put a lot. I put a lot on you. I put that a lot. I put a lot of blame on you, bro. I really do. I know a lot of people kind of got mad at me when I made the coaching problem in Houston. And really, I really wasn't targeting Lovey. I really wasn't targeting Lovey outside of that decision, outside of the not going for a decision. Really, it's mostly Pep. It's mostly Pep, and that's exactly who I'm watching. I'm watching how you calling this offense, man. Let's see what y'all talking about now. For real, they dropped the pass. Conley should be nowhere, shouldn't be near NRG come Thursday. He don't even be at he don't even be at the practice facilities. Rex should not have more receiving targets, and yeah, you're right. They dropped pass. He had crazy. Rex should be third down running back. Pep has to his offense. Yeah, I hope they see Tyler Johnson. Yeah, I hope I see Tyler Johnson too. Defense. If we can get this run game going a little differently, create a deep pass for Cooks without. Yeah, yeah, we definitely. Yeah, I mean, if we can get the running game going, you know what I'm saying? If we can get the thread of the running game going and showing some establishment when it comes to a running game, it'll definitely open up things for all the receivers, not just Brandon Cooks. It will open up things for all the receivers. And actually, I think Davis Mills that you could probably definitely try a flea flicker this week because the air is thin in Denver, so Davis Mills probably can get the ball out. He probably could. You probably could do that flea flicker and it'll be a touchdown this time. It probably would because of the thin air of Denver. So you might be able to try that again if you're able to play Rex and bring the defense down, bring the defense into the box because you're running the football effectively. You're gashing them academically. This is also a game that you want to gash. You want to run. If you want to win, again, play good defense. Obviously, run the football. So if that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. If you like I said, this I think will be the game here where you can actually gash them. I think this would be the game where you could probably gash somebody with the running game and actually make a lot of plays and get big chunk yards from running the football and also uh cause the defense to come up and cheat up a little bit. And then when you do that, now okay, now I can go over the top. Now I can throw the football. Now again, this type of quarterback we have, can he throw the football that deep? I actually think in this instance he probably could because of the thin air of Denver. So he should be able to throw a football. Also, was it Brent? Britt's not gonna be playing. I think it's gonna be Questberry's gonna be starting. Center said Britt not gonna be playing because of personal issues. Uh, Maybe feel some type of way. Because I know a lot of people getting on with it when it comes to the whole false start type of situation. I don't know. Not trying to speculate, especially somebody having personal issues. Never want to speculate. Never know exactly what somebody's going through and what's going on. Hope everything is good. But I do want to see a different offensive line out there. Who knows? Maybe this is a better combination. Who knows? Maybe we can see better running plays as well and more gashes. So Pep, like I said, I'm looking at you, Pep. I want Levy to play some man already for us. Think we. Yeah, I mean they did play some man, and that's actually when they looked at the best is when they played man. I know a bulk of Lovey's defense is zone, and even though I feel like our corners and safeties are better suited to play man, I'm not like I'm cool when you play zone against the right opponent. Like I said, in a couple of weeks when you play against Chicago and you play against the Jags, um when you play against Jalen Hurts, I mean, if Malik Willis comes out there, you got to play against Malik Willis, things like that. When you play against some of those guys, then yeah, you definitely want to play zone because you want to confuse them. You don't want them to process the information correctly. you want to disguise and hide your coverages and what you want to do and things like that. So I definitely get that. But against the Matt Ryans, the Russell Westbrooks, Russell Wilson. I'm sorry. The Who else? The Patrick Mahomes. The I don't think we played Josh Allen this year. But I know we played Patrick Mahomes. Uh, if we happen to play, like if Dak actually plays against with the Cowboys, uh, quarterbacks like that, you don't want to play too much zone because they can find the holes in the zone. They definitely do. Deshaun, they can find the holes in the zone. So you definitely want to play those guys a little bit more man. And that calls for this week as well. Like that calls for this week against Russell Wilson. Like you need to be out there playing man. No, I'm not trading for Westbrook. I always do that. I'll say Russell Wilson when I'm talking about Westbrook. Like I can just get I don't know Russell Wilson. I don't know. It's just those names just always gets me. They always do. I don't know. I have no idea why, but they do. They definitely do. But yeah, you that's what you gotta do, man. Cause you don't want them to come out there in that zone and just straight. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't want them to come out there in that zone and pick you apart. Because they're gonna pick apart their zone. They're gonna pick their zone apart. They're gonna be quarterback that can decipher and process information. Like little darts. Now like I say, now Justin Fields in a week or two, okay, cool. Jalen Hurts, okay, cool. Uh just like people who are not experienced type of quarterbacks, you can play zone against them because you can confuse them. Malik Willis, well, like you can confuse them. But these veteran guys, these guys that are talented and they veterans, or even just the supreme talent like Justin Herbert, like you're not gonna be able to fool them when it comes to zone. You're not. You're just not. You're just not gonna fool them when they become zone. They're gonna be able to make plays. They're gonna be able to make plays on this defense, and they're gonna be able to do things right. So you gotta be on your toes. You just got to. You gotta be on your toes, and you gotta be prepared, and you gotta be ready. You just do. You gotta be prepared. You gotta be ready. You definitely do. You just gotta be prepared. You gotta be ready because it's just do. Absolutely, just gotta be prepared. You gotta be ready. And I think you need to play more zone. Play less zone and play more man and use the strengths of your corners. Use the strengths of your safeties, and play and use what they have and use their tools to their strength to help you go over and go into a miles high and get a dub and keep Denver being 0-2. And now you 1-0-1. Just a we gotta sit up and look at that one all year long, and then for the rest of forever, we look at this and look at the 2022 season record. It's always gonna have that one way at the back. Ah man, every time I think about it, we still got that damn tie. We still got that damn tie. Every time I see that, I'm like, man, we got that tie. Dang, hate to see it, hate to see it. But but like I was saying though, they what was I say? You gotta be ready. You gotta be ready. You gotta be prepared. And I definitely think that we'll be able to I think we'll be able to play. I definitely do. I really do. I think we'll be able to make some plays against. I think we'll be able to make some plays against them. Our defensive backs can make some plays and we can stop them. Um, Now we also got to get the ball back to the offense, and now can the offense capitalize on us getting the ball back? So we need to get back to them in short position, short field position, so they can capitalize and be able to make these teams pay for turning the football over. Um, so the offense definitely has to come along with it. That's why I say Nico, I should be involved more. Obviously, definitely Damian Pierce, and forgot what the other one was. But yeah, you definitely gotta go out there and make plays. And Oh yeah, OJ Howard, like you gotta go out there and make plays for your franchise. So you just got to, you gotta be able to put up points. You just really do. You gotta be able to put up points. The one thing that gives me hope of winning this game is how yeah, looks so good. When I should play the picture in the box. If we go down to the end zone at one side piece, if okay, should be, should be on the if we go to the zone, we have one. Man, like I said, we gotta stop playing so much of that zone. I really don't. I just don't really want to see it. I really don't. I really don't want to see it. I want to see, like I said, more man. I want to see more man coverage. Because these are man corners, these are man press corners. I want to see them use they. I want to see them use their skill set, especially since this season. Hey, like yeah, it's cool if we win some games, but I've been saying this like winning is not the objective. It's to evaluate and develop and get new players. So that's what you gotta do. Uh, also, what kill is over the field. No, wait, field, punt, the ball. Uh, the Texas actually special offense benefited from I think three times, twice in regulation, and also one time in overtime that the Colts kicked the ball going out of bounds and walked them up to the easy part where all I do was walk in, and they was able to get title shots, and walk in and dominate title shots and become champions. So you gotta go out there and you gotta go out there with that type of mindset. And like that's the type of mindset that you have to have. That we can go out there and we can challenge anybody and we can be champions. We can go out there and challenge anybody and be champions. We don't need to play no zone. We don't need to do that. Can't nobody. I'm going out there. I'm going out there and be able to dominate anybody on any part of the football, anytime, because I'm the best person out there. I'm the best corner. I'm the best safety. I don't need to be out there playing zone. I can man up and get all these guys out there. That's what they need to do. And offensively, they have the exact same mindset. Well, offensively, I guess it's the lack of confidence. Well, not lack of confidence. It's more so the lack of just. Hmm. I don't know. I really don't know. Cause it's not a lack of confidence. I think offensively with Pep, they is putting them in a bad position. Like Pep is actually not putting them in a good position. He's not. He's definitely not putting them in a good position. And he's not. Pep is not good, putting them in a good position. I said that during the offseason. I'm not off season, but during the preseason as well. Uh, I know that first preseason game, I called Pep out. And I really didn't say too much after in the second and the third game about Pep's offense. Um, but so because I tried to give him a pass, it being very vanilla because it was the preseason and maybe you want to give up too much. So I tried to give him that type of pass. But as I sit back, well not sit back because watching it again is one game. It's one game. But like I said, did not like what I seen from Pep at all. Did not like what I seen from Pep at all calling plays. And you you can't step into any field offensively and put up points. So points are not coming at a premium when it comes to this team. You have to basically like get in where you fit in. And like I said, I think you're gonna have a lot of games scoring under 20 points. I think under 20, I think the Texans will have a chance to win. Oh, the more times they go over 20, the more points over 20. I don't see the Texans consistently right now putting up 24, 27, 28, 30, 31, 35, like those type of points. I don't see the Texans doing it offensively consistently uh, at all. I really don't. So because of that, uh, you got to play better. You do. You gotta play better. And like I say, the last week the Colts put the Texans offense in position three separate times by kicking the ball out of bounds, and the Texans weren't able to capitalize. Weren't able to capitalize at all. They wasn't. They wasn't able to capitalize, and because they wasn't able to capitalize, because they wasn't able to capitalize. That's part of the reason why the Texans end up going overtime and why the Texans end up tying. Like we could sit up here and say, we could blame Lovey for the decision not to go for it. You could say the defense and the linebackers gave up plays and the coach came back, but the Texans weren't able to put up no more points. I think what they had 17 points in the first half. They only had three in the second half. Cause I know after they played the Brandon Cooks, that flea flicker ended. Uh, in the field goal, they ended no points. I can't remember if that play ended it, and that drive ended it, and no points ended that drive in the field goal. I know it ended a touchdown, so it either ended in no points or ended in a field goal. I can't remember. I really can't remember. Can't remember. Pep knows he's gonna go. He's Pep knows he's got the arm. So what you saying is that Pep is trying to protect his quarterback by calling a stagnant offense. I actually never thought about that. I actually never thought about that. Hmm. Put a pin in that. Put a pin in that. Put a pin in that. Put a pin in that because you might be on to something. You might be on something. Okay. You say that Anthony. You say you want Anthony Richardson from Florida. You want Anthony Richardson in Florida. He reminds you of Cam Newton. And then Smokey, yes, agree. Mike, I want Anthony Richardson too. Okay. Uh, this is the thing. This the thing about Anthony. This is the thing about Anthony Richardson. This is the thing. This is the thing about Anthony Richardson. Uh, okay. I liked what I seen the first game against Utah. I really didn't like what I seen last week against Kentucky. Like I really didn't like what I seen last week against Kentucky. Like it it was a downward spiral, and it seemed like he couldn't even get out of it. And to me, the thing that's concerning is actually not that it's not that he had a bad game. It's not that he had a bad game. It's not that he had a bad game. Not that he had a bad game at home. Not that he lost at home. It's not none of that. That's not what concerned me. What concerns me is that he got all the fanfare, all the hype. People started talking. His name started buzzing, and then he plays against another guy who could be potentially climbing up that ladder, and everybody's expecting the show, and you can put on. That's what's concerning is because we expected a show. Kentucky a good team, so I could definitely see, you know what I'm saying. I can see you losing to Kentucky, even though you at home. Kentucky look is a good team, so both him and Will Levis was supposed to put on shows, and neither one of them put on shows. Now Levis made plays at the end to win the game, but didn't put on the show, and you didn't do. It wasn't like what Bryce Young did. Bryce Young had a bad game against Texas, a slow game for his standards against Texas, but he made the plays at the end, especially the last drive, to win the game. He made plays. Same thing with C.J. Stroud. Week one against Notre Dame, number five team in the country at the time. He started off kind. He made plays that started off kind of rocky, but when it was time to lace them boots up and you need that drive or drives, he gave it to you. So in saying that, because the lack of that when it came to Anthony Richardson, and let's see, I don't want it to be a whole folding under the pressure type situation because there was talks right before the game of him potentially jumping up to number one. Which me and Wise talked about the shout out to my boy Wise. Me and Wise talked about that if Anthony Richardson goes number one, that opens up a lot of things for the Texans. It opens up a whole lot of can of worms for the Texans with them having two first round picks. Because if Anthony Richardson goes one, this pushes a lot. It's starting to push a lot of people down. One, people gonna start reaching for quarterbacks, or two, it's gonna push a lot of people down. And like I said, people gonna be falling. Quarterbacks are gonna fall. So if Anthony Richardson goes number one, so like I said, that definitely is a thing to watch and be on the lookout for. Definitely thing to be watched, be on the lookout for. But that was my concern. But I mean, when he is 6'4", 230, and runs a 4.34 or 4.44 something like that, like legitimately, yeah. I mean, those numbers are you like okay, yeah, I can work with that. The arm strength, yes, I think he can have Josh Allen type plays, yes. Cam Newton, I know one MVP. I know one rookie of the year went to MVP, or one MVP went to the Super Bowl. Had a team 15-1 at one point. Or actually, I think they did finish 15-1, or maybe 14-2, something like that. I don't know if I want somebody that's comparing to Cam Newton. I don't know even though Josh Allen, to be fair, was compared to Cam Newton as well. It is true, definitely true, definitely true. That's definitely true. He underthrows Cooks all the time. He needs to lead the receiver. I mean, I don't think he has the arm strength to lead the receivers. Conley should be at the last. I want to see Phillips at yeah. I agree. I agree. He definitely should. Like I said, he should be last receiver getting reps. He shouldn't be on the team. And then our boy Marlon Mack get cut for him twice. But that's a conversation for another day. I think they brought Marlon Mack to the press squad too, if I'm not mistaken. I was about to make a joke, but I think Marlon Mack got brought back to the press squad too. Though. Nah, man, I was reading. I was reading something, bro. But we'll definitely see. Like I say, I mean, like I said, really no real college football games. I mean, a lot of the guys who, especially like the quarterbacks, the quarterbacks who you want to see, they're not really playing nobody. You know, like Oklahoma, Alabama not playing nobody, Kentucky not playing nobody, Ohio State not playing nobody. So you really not gonna be able to. I mean, you really not gonna be able to, really get a real, true, good evaluation, in my personal opinion. You're not gonna be able to get a real, true evaluation, in my personal opinion. So because of that, like this is not the week to overhype or underhype, overhype or anything about none of these quarterbacks. Now, unless they play some bad games, now unless they out here throwing 4, 5 picks against these sorry teams, then it's different. Then you could be concerned. Then might have issues. Like your concerns might be valid if that happened to be the case. That might be valid if you have some concerns. But other than that, like nah, nothing good can come from playing these bad teams. Like nothing, like so nothing. No, nobody's draft stock. I feel like is gonna rise this week. Unless somebody's draft stock got lower, they just by default they rising because so got lower. But like I don't think nobody elevating themselves off of what they did. Like you're not gonna get elevated because you balled. You got elevated because the people in front of you they were trasher, or whatever the case may be, and that's why you that's why you able to rise up the rankings of the draft. Because like I said, it's really not that much college football. Like we're not that much college football, but it's not a good slate of games or competition this week. Now next week might be a little bit different. Hey, Spitz, if the Houston, if you was to get D Hop back, would you like to see Cooks? Uh, I don't think the Texans will get D Hop back, but yeah, I definitely would take D Hop on this team. Absolutely. Absolutely. Like, D Hop would definitely open up things for Brandon Cooks. Absolutely. Now, I don't know if Davis Mills is the guy that's going to be giving the ball if he did come back, but I definitely would take D Hop back. I definitely would. I'll take D Hop back quick. Like, I'll take D Hop back quick. You don't. Ari Smokey. I don't know why I gotta do the whole Chris Tucker. Oh, well, that's Ezell. Smokey. Yeah. Do you think JJ Watt will retire Texan? Do I think JJ will retire Texan? I actually think he would. I do. I think that's part of the reason why you had the whole like mutual like splitting. Like he went and asked for his release, and he actually did get released. And like I said, I was just surprised he didn't go to Pittsburgh. Because I don't think he's gonna be wearing no. I don't think he's gonna be win no title in no Arizona. So he's not gonna win a title nowhere. So like to do like a 1 day contract like Andre Johnson did, yeah. I do think I think JJ will. I do. I think JJ will. I think now Hopkins ain't. Like Hopkins ain't doing no 1 day contract to retire as a Texan. The only way Hop retiring as a Texan is if he come back to play for the Texans, and that's it. And I don't see that happen. I don't see that happen. I don't see him coming back. I don't see him coming back play for Texas. That's the only way I think that he would get. He would be like come back and retire for a day. Like he would actually come and sign with the Texans and then actually retire from the Texans, like how people normally retire. But JJ, I definitely think JJ gonna come back and get a 1 day contract and retire the Texans. I mean, he got 3 defensive player years. He got what 2 sack titles here, two 20 sack seasons here, all his all pros here. Like yeah, he already retired at this point. He's not even playing. He ain't play something. I don't. I really. I didn't even watch the game against the Chiefs. I know they got blew out. I think at one point they were down like 30 something to three, something crazy like that. But I didn't even see the game, so I don't know if he played or not. I didn't look at no stats or nothing like that, so I don't know if he. I don't know if he played or not. Don't know. Don't know if he played or not. Whoa! Hey man, shout out to that boy Chris. Shout out to that boy Chris. Support Spitz. GG versus Colts. Hey, yeah, I'm glad you jumped in, Chris. I'm glad you jumped in. Appreciate super chat by the way, Chris, man. How you feel about the top, man? How you feel about the top, bro? Because you was talking like cash money about the points, how many points the Texans put up last year against the Colts. How many points? I told you, Chris. Told you Teddy was gonna win. We both were wrong. We both were wrong because we both said our teams were gonna win and neither one of them won. Also, kind of both was right because we both said that our teams weren't gonna lose and they didn't lose. So we were both wrong and right. But anyway, besides one, uh, how do you feel about the tie? I can't stand ties, but I just want to know because were you shocked when it was that when you were down 20-3, and then you thought like, oh no, Spitz was right. No, 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 Spitz really is right. We really can't win no season openers. Y'all still technically ain't won no season openers. Like we can't win no season openers. We can't win no season openers. So I want to know. I want to know how you feel. No, he hurt for like 2 games or six. Oh, talking about JJ. Okay, I didn't know he was hurt. I did not know he was hurt. Straight frustration. You frustrated, man. I mean, like I said, I was frustrated. I definitely was. Hey, shout out to boy Chris once again with another super chat. Chris beat themselves. We literally was gonna win. Yeah, like y'all also literally was about to lose as well. Shout out to boy Chris for super chat love, man. Yes, we did Spitz against the Jags last year. Oh, what you talking about? I know we beat the Jags last year. I'm sure. What you talking about? What? Talking about yes against the Jags last year. I do. I know that we beat the Jazz last year. I was actually at the game. I know we beat the Jazz last year. We were like, so D man Houston, what you talking about, bro? I need clarification. What you talking about? Why? Whoa, whoa, whoa! That boy Chris back though again with another super chat. You know there are videos on Stingley getting outrun. There's also videos on Stingley shutting down passes as well in the end zone. Also videos of Petrie hitting people. Also videos. I said go look at my story. If you have not checked out my story, go. Like I said one timeout. Pause. Timeout. If you not follow me on IG, why you not follow me on IG? I mean the links in the description on every video. Plus I have it on the side of the video, underneath the video, my links to my Twitter and my Instagram. So if you not follow me on said sites, you're tripping. You're tripping. You're tripping. If you not follow me on said sites, you're tripping. You're definitely tripping. And it's wrong and you mean and it's hurtful. But you tripping. At Spitz SPITZ 389 underscore. That's at Spitz SPITZ 389 underscore. Both on social media, on both Instagram and Twitter. Follow your boy. But look at my story. And it got the defensive back plays. It got the consecutive defensive back plays with Des McKean kicking it off, and then Jonathan Owens, and then Stingley Jr. all in the red zone, all in the end zone. All three of those were consecutive plays that forced the Colts to kick a field goal. But shout out to that boy Chris for Super Chat love. Colts fans finally gonna win week one. Talking about blank ship, hold my beer. Didn't he get fired? Like, didn't they fire? Not fired. I'm talking like he had a regular job. Didn't he get cut or released? I said fired like he crazy, like he a regular job. It's Friday. But yeah, I don't. Yeah, I mean, I don't remember Stingley really getting beat like that. I really don't. I don't know. I really don't. I don't remember Stingley getting beat like that. I don't. I really don't remember yet. I'm sitting there trying to think. I don't remember Stingley getting beat. I know Nelson kind of got beat, but he made up for it on the same play. He recovered nicely and was able to get past deflection. So that's not just nice. He actually played great because he able to get past deflection. So hey, I don't know. I have no idea. I have no idea. No idea whatsoever. No idea. But but yeah, man. But yeah, Chris, man, appreciate super chat love, man. But like I was saying though, it's definitely frustrating. God know I was. I was completely frustrated. Now I got to sit up and deal with that. Like I said, deal with that one on the side of the record all season long, and let the Texans end up tying another game. If the Texans tie another football game this year, if they tie one more game this season, man, look, I don't even know what I'm going to do. I don't know. I might have to think about it. I don't know what I would. Man, I don't want to see no other more ugly ties, man. That stuff is ugly. No, don't want to see it. Don't want to see it. What was what we doing to the Broncos? I feel like we're gonna lose. I feel like we're gonna lose. I feel like Russell Wilson gonna go out there. He gonna ball. Uh, I feel like they gonna play. They still constantly gonna play some zone, and Russell Wilson is gonna find holes in those zones, and Russell Wilson is gonna dump it off to Cortland and dump it off to Sutton, and I think they Sutton and Jerry Judy. And I think they gonna make plays. I definitely do. I think they're gonna definitely make plays. Now, now, now. I don't know, but if there's a way offensively they can control the clock, it is a way, but you know what I'm saying. If they actually can control the clock, they can control the clock and slow the clock down, then possibly, maybe they have a better chance. Maybe have a better chance. But I think Denver gonna be on the mission because they upset because they lost to Seattle and Russell Wilson returned. And plus, Russell Wilson's not a sorry quarterback; he's a decent quarterback. I wouldn't have took him. I wouldn't took Russell Wilson because of the age, obviously. Like that. That's why I wouldn't have took Russell Wilson because of the age, and I'd rather have a young quarterback than me and Russell Wilson the same age, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe he's a year older than me. I think we're around the same age. I think he might already be 34. Uh, so or so I wouldn't have took Russell Wilson. I want somebody younger, but what can you do? But I definitely think he could definitely win you some games, and definitely get, and that's another thing too. Cause like he Russell Wilson will play you out like Peyton Manning did, will play you out of getting a quarterback for multiple years. But hey, if you get a Super Bowl out of him, and then like Peyton with the two Super Bowls in Denver, so you get a Super Bowl out of it. Hey, they try to do it again with Russell Wilson. So hey, more power. And that's what they want to do. I preferably wouldn't do it. That's why I didn't wasn't advocating going at Jimmy Garoppolo. I mean, if I want to go to see a scary movie, I don't know. But I definitely I don't think that's the right route to try to win a championship. I mean, if you have a ready made team, I guess it's different. Like in I guess Denver's in a different situation. I know the Peyton Manning situation was different because they were a ready made team. Uh, It was a ready-made team. I don't know about like Denver now. If they're a ready-made team, they're a good team. I think. I think they could be a good. I think they could be a playoff team. I don't think they'll be a playoff team this year, but they definitely good enough to be a playoff team. I don't know if they're like uh, a ready-made team that's realistically competing for championships. I don't really see them competing in a division. To be quite honest, 'cause I think the Chiefs, the Chargers, and the Raiders are better than them, especially the Chiefs and the Chargers. Uh, so hey, but I know it's a better situation for him to be than be in Seattle. But then again, maybe not because I mean, yeah, you got the Rams and the 49ers. So maybe I don't know. I mean, you still got the Cardinals. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Do you think our record changes with Herbert possibly being hurt? Yeah, I do not think. Man, okay, man. See that when I don't know. We might be able to beat the Chargers if Herbert's not playing. Who they back up? Chase Daniels, and I don't know. If just the Herbert not playing, we might be able to beat the Chargers. So you might be right about the record changing. But I also have us losing to the I'm beating the Colts. But dang it, we got tied. This whole record thing gonna be messed up. This draft, it's gonna be hard. Until the draft order is actually here, it is gonna be hard to try to break down how this draft gonna be with this time we got. This is oh man, it really. I don't know. I don't even know. Man, but hey, appreciate everybody that came through. Appreciate everybody that came through. Everybody that liked, everybody that subscribed, everybody commented. Appreciate all that. Definitely appreciate that. Definitely appreciate that. Make sure y'all check if y'all haven't got a chance before. Make sure you check out my last video of talking about the defensive backs. Y'all definitely go make sure y'all check that out. Appreciate the boy Chris with the super chat love. Definitely appreciate that. But definitely appreciate that. Uh, got us going 6-10-1. Man, that look like a that's just a weird record. I had us going 6-11. So maybe I don't know. 6-1 just sound like a weird number. It's just a weird record. So we'll see. I don't know. I don't know what I got. I have to think about it. I don't know. I don't know. But hey, appreciate everybody that came through. Hey, if you in the Discord, I'm about to jump in there. 'Cause I think some people up in this. I'm gonna jump in there and see what's going on. Hey, y'all appreciate y'all liking, y'all subscribing, y'all sharing. Appreciate all that. I holla.